I'm Jagir. In today's video, we're going to talk about Chainlink, the #1 oracle on the blockchain. It's the leader and it's been the leader for a while. But today we're going to focus on the technicals, the psychology of the markets. When's a good time to buy? When's a good time to sell? When should you be taking profits? And what we should anticipate to happen next with high probability. If you love my lessons or if you just like them, make sure you like the button, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you can get updated when I release these. And some of these are very timely and some of them will just give you a longer term picture. So today's going to be like the longer term picture when it comes to Chainlink. And if you don't know who I am by now, I'm the award-winning author of The Extraordinary New Venture Capital Opportunity, How to Invest Like a Pro. I've been trading the currency markets for over 15 years and now I'll focus on cryptocurrency. I was featured in the best-selling book, High Probability Trading Strategies, back in 2008. Mathematician by trade, can you believe it? I used to be a math teacher, teaching secondary school kids, qualified to teach up to A-level, but now I'm a business guy, an entrepreneur, and I love helping people like you. So let's dive straight in, looking at Chainlink. So I've done a bit of analysis. So you see a few lines, I'm just gonna make sense of it for you, right? There's two big things happening here. Firstly, on a larger degree, so each bar here, this is a weekly chart. I use TradingView. I'll put you through W. W just means it's a weekly chart where every bar represents 1 week, so 7 days, right? So we're looking at a really large picture. So down here is the date is March of 2020, and up here is May of 2021. So we've got like over a year worth of data here. But what seems to be unfolding nicely, textbook style, is a nice 1, 2, we've had a wave 3, a wave 4, and this final wave 5 since the low of February. We've had like a nice movement to the upside from as low as around $20 into the high of around $54, right? And then down here, this wave 5, what looks like a wave 5, there's a nice subdivision of it on a lesser degree, a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of a wave 5. That's what it looks like to me. And I've projected all these Fibonacci price extensions, which are typical for a wave 5 high because it has a relationship to this wave 1, the relationship between this wave 1 to 3, projected from 4. There's some external retracements. There's a few, but I just wanted to kind of say, look, there's a cluster of price, which is often where a market will find resistance. We've had this big down bar. This down bar week has gone from what, $54 and to as low as $37. So really the question is, what should we expect next? Now, look, no one's got a crystal ball, but we can predict with high probability. So if you're in the position, you can make a better informed decision of what you should do. If you're looking to get involved in Chainlink as an investor, you can also know when will be the optimum time to buy. So this Elliot wave theory and Fibonacci is just very, very powerful. So I'm just going to scroll forward here. I've done a couple of retracements for us, both time and price. So typically, and I'm going to draw this for you so you can see it clearly, a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it looks like of a wave 1 on a larger degree. And then typically we'll see a wave A, B, C unfold. And when we have a correction to a 5-wave impulse, we tend to have a 50% pullback as a minimum, and we want to wait for a 50% pullback as a minimum. So I've drawn the 50% line here. I've measured this wave 1 low to this wave 5 high, and 50% is $27, and 78.6% is the maximum typical correction, which is down to $12. So that's the range. I know it's quite a wide range, but that's the range. And we want to wait for at least 3 legs. So the first one is an A, a B, and a C. And it'll look something like this. And the minimum time that it takes for a wave correction is 50% of this time, right? It's a long time, right? So actually there's one more that's minimum as well. The minimum is 38.2, but more common is 50%. So we'll just have a nice range here, just to take into account where the market is in terms of the bull run and what's likely to occur. So we have now 2 clear dates. The minimum is, wow, it says the 11th of October. I mean, I personally think it will be sooner. What we want to take into account is the correction will be longer than any previous correction, right? The previous corrections were, the longest one was August till September. What's that? 4 weeks? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. So I reckon 8 weeks minimum. 8 weeks minimum to the downside, but as high as, you know, literally October. That's like, what's that? 5 months. Jeez, 5 months. Can you imagine that? 5 months of correction with Chainlink. But you know, Elliot wave theory, what we try and do and what we aim to do is ignore the noise, ignore the news, ignore any fundamentals, and we're just looking at the technical psychology of the market. Now, it could be, just looking at this again at a next glance, it could also be that this is actually more of a wave 1, wave 2, and this is a wave, extended wave 3. And what we might see is a wave 4, which will be shorter in time and price. So we need a bit more data, so it's not as clear as we would want it. But definitely what we should see is any correction longer than any previous correction. So at least 6 to 8 weeks to the downside. But as the market unfolds over the next 2 weeks, we'll get more information, and then we can make a more informed decision on what is likely looking like. Is this actually a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or actually is this more of a wave 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 3 over here? And just thinking about it now on the spot, it's likely that's probably going to be a wave 3, and we're going to see a wave 4 correction, which will be more towards a 38%, which will be around here, and it'll be shorter than this as well. But as we get a bit more data over the coming weeks, the markets will speak to us, and literally we'll be able to make a more informed decision. We've only got one down bar, and we want at least 4 or 5 weeks, which will marry up with this wave 2. And then once we're at that stage, we can make a more informed decision. So there you have it. Chainlink looks like either a wave 5 high or a wave 5 of a wave 3 high. We're not quite sure yet. We need a bit more information, and that's okay, because that's what we're looking to do. We're looking to not just forecast the market, we're looking to make high probable investment decisions based on analysis, technical analysis. It's going to be quite interesting to see how it unfolds. If you like this video today, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, because I want to bring this value to you. And if you haven't taken my free masterclass, my free crypto masterclass, how to fund your retirement, it's absolutely free. Put your name, your email, the links below. I cover everything, like what is blockchain, what is crypto, how to invest, how to get into younger projects, how to invest into larger projects. We dive a bit deeper into Elliot wave theory. We even go into risk management. So it's really, really jam-packed with content and great value. So do have a notepad ready for it, because I aim to inspire and educate at the same time. All right, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. I'll see you in the next video.